Hi, and welcome into yet another video on this channel. So today we will be hopping into AWS console and see how we can actually attach more than one Ethernet interface into our EC2 instance. So let's work on that today. Alright, so we are logged in into our AWS console and I will navigate to EC2 and we will launch an instance. So we will launch a very basic, let's say, test one, Amazon Linux, T2 Micro will be fine. We'll proceed without the key pair. We will use EC2 Instance Connect. And here let's maybe preference a subnet. We will be using this US East 1A in a default VPC of AWS. So we'll create a security group which will have an SSH from anywhere on port 22, and just for the sake of argument, and let's launch this instance. So let's navigate to it and let's connect. We will use this EC2 Instance Connect. That's why we didn't need to have a key pair, and probably it is still launching, so let's refresh. Alright, and we are logged into our EC2 instance. Let's do IPA. We will see that we have this ENX0 interface with a .185 on the end of the IP, and it corresponds to this private IP address. So let's say for some reason you would like to have two network adapters on your EC2. Maybe one used for management or for some traffic flow things. Then if you would like to do so, we need to navigate, still being in EC2 console, we'll navigate to network interfaces. And here we have this one network interface which is attached to this instance that we've created right now. And let's create another one. So we will take the same subnet because it needs to be in the same subnet as our EC2 instance. And we will use this security group the same as for this EC2. So let's create this instance, this IP, and here it is available. It will be a .130. So we will go here, and here in the actions we will do attach, and we will take our VPC and attach it to our instance. So let's do attach, and if we are using an Amazon Linux AMI, the rest will be done for us automatically. If you are using different OS, then maybe there will be some need for a manual configuration of the OS. But now, if I will do IPA, you will see that another ENI popped up, this ENX1, and we have another IP with this .130. And if we go to this instance on the EC2 panel, we will even see that right now two private IP addresses are attached. So maybe let's launch, to show you that it really works, let's maybe launch yet another instance from which we will try to SSH to that particular instance, this previous one, with using those two IPs. So everything we will leave here as is. Let's just launch it. Okay, here will be our second instance. And let's connect to it as previously, EC2 Instance Connect. Okay, one more refresh as it's probably starting. Okay, we are at our EC2. So we have two EC2 instances right now. This with hostname of 185 is our primary one, which has those two ENIs. And this one is our second one with this one IP. So now let's see the primary IP, and let's try to SSH here, and we can see that we are getting the information from the system about the host, so we know that the connectivity is there. And if we will check the second IP, we should also be able to do it. So SSH and here, and yeah, we got our response back. So both ENIs are attached to this EC2 instance, both are configured, and you can use both to, let's say, SSH to this instance or do whatever you will set up those interfaces to do. So this was a basic introduction to how you can attach more than one ENI to an EC2 instance. Thank you for today, and see ya in another video.